The seedless cucumber is the one I'm using in this recipe, and as you can see, it has a plastic wrap on it, and that really helps retain the moisture in the cucumber so it doesn't dry out as quickly. Also, because it's wrapped this way, it's not waxed, and basically that means that I don't have to peel it and I can eat the skin too. The next thing I need to pick up is a jicama, which is also known as a Mexican potato. But unlike a potato, a jicama on the inside is sweet and nutty, really juicy, and it has like a chestnut texture flavor to it. You can eat it raw or you can eat it cooked. Raw is delicious with just a squeeze of lime juice. The important thing to know about jicama that you always have to wash it and peel it before you use it. You might actually be surprised to see this next ingredient used in a salad that has fruit in it. But Italian Classics hot pepper spread gives a little bit of kick in contrast to the sweetness of the fruit in this recipe. It has red and green chili peppers and garlic in it with canola oil. And a little bit goes a long, long way. So use it depending on your preference, how hot you like it. This will stay in your refrigerator for a long, long time, and it's very versatile. You can use it in lots of different ways. All right, we'll make the salad, but first I have a quick tip to show you with a cucumber. We did peel it, even though that is optional. And even though it's called a seedless cucumber, it does have some seeds in it, but they're very small and they're very tender. And an easy way to get those seeds out is just to take a common kitchen spoon like this and to run it down the center of the cucumber. Like that will get rid of those. And then get rid of those like this way, and then we can cut this up and we're ready to use this in our salad. So add that to the rest of the cucumbers, and let's bring this bowl in the center here. All right, we have a whole pineapple cut up into pieces here, and we're adding our jicama that's already been cut up into julienne strips, and add that to that. And we have one cucumber, again seeded and peeled. And the green part of a bunch of green onions. So we'll add that. Those have been pretty finely minced, and give that a little bit of toss. Okay, now we're going to make the vinaigrette. So let's take one of these bowls, bring that in here. Start out with the acids. So we have the juice of 3 limes. Add that to the bowl, along with about 3 tablespoons of honey. Get most of that out in there. All right, and then we have the zest of 1 lime. Now you can use a regular zester, which will peel off little larger strips, little curly strips, but I love using this microplane. You can use it for lots of things, including grating cheese, etc. It's got many, many useful purposes. Give that a little tap on the edge of that bowl to get out as much as you can. That looks good. Okay, so let's stir that together a little bit. And after we have that stirred in there, we're going to add the oil to this to finish off the vinaigrette. So in a slow, steady stream, just add the oil and whisk that in slowly. It smells wonderful. Okay, that's about a half cup plus a couple extra tablespoons of olive oil. Let's toss, or at least add the vinaigrette right into that very refreshing, cool salad, fruit salad. And to that, we're adding a little bit of our hot pepper spread, which is going to give it a kick. If you want it a little bit hotter, you can certainly add more than that, but I would start with less. It's always easier to add more later on. And of course, some salt and pepper to give it some good flavor, or added flavor, or bring out the flavor in it, really. That looks nice. You can always taste it later on, and then if you need a little bit more, add that as you go along. So back with a spoon. All we need to do then is just mix it up, toss it around until it's evenly coated all over. And you know, it just looks as cool as a cucumber, which is in here. I love it. Love the way it looks. It's going to taste just as refreshing and delicious as it looks. So give it a try. You've got pineapple, jicama, and cucumber salad.